All right, welcome back inside our proactive newsroom. Joining me now is Frank Holmes. He's the executive chairman of Hive Digital Technologies. And Frank, it's good to see you again. How are you?
I'm great. I just landed in Nashville for the biggest Bitcoin mining conference in the world. They're expecting 30,000 people here this week. And so it's great. I'm in a hotel, not from my office, as you can tell. And so I'm excited about it. And the big highlight that's created so much drama here for me is that President Trump is going to come and speak. And so security naturally has to be at another level. But we'll see how it all unfolds.
Yeah, well, no doubt he'll have lots to talk about with what's happened in politics over the weekend, but also have to talk about Bitcoin as well. And your company has made an announcement today talking about moving, at least creating another one of your centers in Paraguay. This is an interesting one. I know you've been looking all over the world for places that you could put one of your mining operations, and Paraguay seems to fit the bill.
Well, it's data center business, really, and that's what's important to recognize. And there's three different stages or levels of complexity to these data centers. And Bitcoin mining is really the tier one versus the tier three for HPC AI. We're very excited about it because it's so hard to get green energy. And this just reinforces Hive's commitment to sustainable growth and ethical Bitcoin mining practices. And I'm just really excited about it. Met with the president. We took a helicopter ride throughout the country. It's 4 times the size of England, with a tiny population like the size of Toronto. It's really quite interesting. The greater metropolitan of Toronto, but it's got surplus green energy. They export to nations around them, and they don't get paid on time. So with us, we're literally a currency hedge for the government, so utility company, and they get paid every month. And for Hive shareholders, they get the growth over the next 12 months of going from 5.5, 6 exahash to 12 exahash.
Yeah. How long does it take to set something like this up, Frank?
Well, it takes about 9 to 12 months. That's roughly what it takes in a country there. And then there's lots of community involvement. We employ people locally for construction. So there's a big job creation component. And then assembling the machinery, teaching people how to do this. Also, there's an educational process. So we're very excited. The government of Paraguay has been very, to me, very balanced in their economic fiscal policies and where they're looking at to grow the country. But they have to be very vigilant and be careful that, how they manage to attract capital, that they really want to become the Switzerland of Latin America.
Yeah, Canada, Sweden, Iceland, now Paraguay. The company continues to build, and you've talked about in the past how important growth will be, and adding this new area, I think, would be right down the alley of what you're trying to do.
It's very, very exciting for us. And we've also done that to sort of technological advancements in our other data centers by buying the latest S21 Pros that you can get the most energy efficient machines. So every month we're buying machines, taking the older ones out and upgrading the facilities, not on a binge buying like a lot of our peers. So two things that really separate us is sort of a systematic approach to upgrading our machinery. None of this binge, which I call it, creates this sort of difficulty that you've seen. And we're green, and we've stayed very focused on renewable green energy.
Yeah. Lastly, what is the message you're bringing to the convention? Obviously, there's going to be some people that want to talk to you about what the company's doing. What's your message to everyone at the convention about what's going to be happening with Hive Digital Technologies?
Well, for Hive has a model and a strategy to grow both as HPC and as Bitcoin mining, and to hold as much Bitcoin green coins on its balance sheet, because we believe, and my speech will be about why Bitcoin can go to $1 million. Why is that conceivable using mathematical models?
Well, Frank, congratulations on this new area, Paraguay. It'd be interesting to see how it all rolls out over the next year, as you mentioned, and it's great to see you as well. Enjoy the convention.
Thank you, my friend.
All right, we'll talk soon. There's Frank Holmes, the executive chairman of Hive Digital Technologies.